blessed night. This is Mr. Lovey Forbes and David. Yeah, and
Yes.
Lovey Forbes will be sharing a dream that he had a long time ago, and we'll be reading it also. All right.
Yeah, this dream I had probably back in 1978 or 9, somewhere around that time it was. And in this dream, three guys, me and two others, were boiling some beers on the fire close to Hollywood Hill here in Whitby, where the scene took place in the dream. And while we were there sitting around the fire looking at the beers being boiled, when I look, I saw these animals like cows, pigs, goats, animals that people eat. Like they were laying down in their way of laying down on the ground right around us. And we became afraid when we saw them. And a voice in my head, I believe it was all three of us heads, told us that this is the day of the beast. These animals came for their flesh that we have been eating. So we got afraid and we ran away from the spot. Now, there was only one opening that we could go through. It was to the north, towards the beach. And a friend of mine, I can call his name now, but he was in front of me, and there was a high sand hill, like a mountain, that we had to run over to get to the beach. My friend, he got in front of, and he ran over the mountain first and went on to the bay of the beach that was. And then I ran up and got on to the top of the mountain, and I could see the beach on the other side. And my friend was down on the beach at the time, and it was a day scene where he was. And then I looked back to where we came from, and I saw the other guy running up the hill, but the shadow of darkness was coming behind him. And before he reached the top of the shadow covered over him, and he never reached the top. And I ended up getting out of the dream. The dream ended, I was on a mountaintop looking on both sides. So after that, I was in prison at the time, so I told the wardens, the people who were giving us food, I told them not to give me any animals, any meat no more, because I don't want to put the meat in my body anymore. Because there's going to be a day, according to this dream, when the spirit of the animals coming to get their flesh out of us, human beings. Yeah, so from then, I decided I will stop eating flesh of animals.
Yeah, I would like to add to that. I mean, that was the dream you spoke of.
Yes, that was a dream.
So, thank you for sharing that dream with us. I also, my grandpa also did show me a video of someone, it was a 16-year-old boy who went crazy after smoking some herb. And how he went crazy was the same way I went. But it was not that we went crazy. It was that the herb, it enhanced. Someone told me that the herb enhances what is already there.
The thoughts of the person, what the person studied or think of, is the herb brings that out of them. Yeah, gives you, enhance it, like you said.
Yeah, yes, sir. So, I mean, the herb is not the problem. The herb is what, shows the problem so you can get rid of the problem. So, well, that's the message, that's the dream that the Lord put and I to say this day.
I'll add on to that. In the beginning, God had given us just the herbs, fruits, and things like that to eat, the things of the trees, in other words. He didn't give us the animals in the beginning to eat. But after man went astray, then after the flood, God gave them permission to eat any moving thing, or any animals or whatever. Men were given the opportunity freely to eat it. But the wise man later on realized that when they were eating the animals, they were actually filling up their body with the beast spirit, the spirit of the animals. And their minds become animalistical, you see. That real human mind that God originally had given us were then distorted by the influence of the juices of the animals that were in our systems. So, because of that, some wise man, I am choosing to be wise, so I decide I will not put the animals in my flesh anymore, in my body anymore, because I want to have a pure, holy body, you see, not half man and half human. I mean, half animals, excuse me. Yeah. So, I'll encourage those who want to get holy, just don't eat any animals.
See, I watched a movie a long time ago. It was called Beauty and the Beast. And this this movie, is actually what's the world is, Beauty and the Beast. The beast that's sitting on the harlot that's sitting on the beast. The movie was just showing me, what it was. Just that I wanted to add. And that's all.
Well, that's all I would like to say now about it. I don't want no one to, well, just the Bible gave you permissions to eat the beast if you want to be unholy. But if you want to be holy, you wouldn't put no animals in your body. That's what I'll tell the world. You see, I want to be holy. God said, "Be ye holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy." And he told the children of Israel in the book of Isaiah to bring no longer any animals to him. He don't want that no more. So that's like a change. For those who want to change, act like the Spirit of the Father said. Don't eat no animals no more. He said he could eat as much as he wants, because all the animals on the hills, on the mountains, all of them are his own. He could eat as much as he wants, but he doesn't want it anymore. So there's a time when one wants to become holy, they put away the beast. They don't eat it.
Yes. Also, the problem of the world is because of the.
Well,
Would you like to add?
the spirit of the beast.
All right.
Yeah. You see, you got to conquer the spirit of the beast. And the only way you can conquer the spirit of the beast is by not having it in your body. You see, because when the spirit comes to your body to grab you or to hold you or to do something with you, he can't hold you because you ain't got nothing in there belonging to him. You see the way?
True that.
Yeah, so like Jesus said, when Satan was coming, he said, I got to move now because I got nothing belonging to him. So therefore, he decided to move away. You see? Yeah, man. Free up yourself. Be a spiritual person. Be a holy body. A pure man or woman. Don't you keep on packing up yourself with cow, goat, pigs, and all them things. Although you'll enjoy the sweetness of the meat or the niceness of it, still, that's for unholy-minded people.
Well, but something we could eat for a time at least. We could still eat fish, at least for a time.
Well, the Lord Jesus had given us fish. Or you call him Jesus, but I call him Jesus. Yeah, he had given us fish to eat. So, and the reason for that is because the fish is from the underworld. The fish is not from the above world like the animals, and like us. We are from above the earth, you see. The fish is from the water, which is under the world, earth.
So,
yeah.
I would also like to add, say the story. This is what happened to me and my sisters when we was younger. Our mother, she brought us, to a place in our yard, and we was eating some pig. And from that day to this day, that pig was in my system. And since last night, it was last night or this morning. So I used some toothpaste and toothbrush, and I scrubbed in the back of my, let's say on the left, no, it's actually the right side of my neck, close in my mouth,
Yeah,
how far I can go. And a lot of blood came out. A lot of blood came out. Like
Like a
coffee, more than a. And you see those small containers where they used to put milk in
yeah.
to put in the coffee?
Yes, you know.
More than that came out of my throat. And some hard, hard hard things came out of my throat.
That was like a spirit that was in you. You see, that beast spirit was still into your body, and it got to come out in some way. It foams out sometimes, or it come out through the blood. You can release it in many forms. Yeah, and just don't add it back into your body afterwards. Continue to eat pure food, like the herbs, the fruits, vegetables, and fish.
If you still like to eat it.
If you still like to eat the fish, you can eat that, because that was given to us spiritual-minded people by Jesus Christ himself.
By the Lord, I'll say.
Yeah, by the Lord, yes.
What I noticed also, I had a hole, on my chest. And since when I did brush my teeth that night and gone deep into my throat to take out, I didn't even know that there was blood there. When I did that hole just, came back, like, started to go away. And my chest was starting to be like how it normally supposed to be. Yeah. The message is, try to be holy. Be holy.
Well, the Lord said in the book of Leviticus chapter 19, he told Moses to tell the children of Israel to be ye holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. You see? So therefore, that's what I want to be. Like God said, be like him. Holy.
Yes. Alright. Blessed love, royal family. Blessed.